Jobbers, squash matches, and shit promos. That pretty much sums up AEW. That's your review for this week, guys. Until next time. Nah, I wish it was that easy, but that pretty much does sum up AEW Rampage in 10 seconds. But it's nice that it would be just to wrap it up in a big ball of shit like that and send it on its way. Unfortunately, have to do a proper review. So I don't want to waste too much time. Let's quickly get through this crap. And I mean, Rampage, when it first came out, we felt like it was going to be the SmackDown to Dynamite's Raw or whatever, but it's been awful. This is more like a Friday Night Heat compared to SmackDown. This isn't a B show. I mean, if Dynamite's the A show, then this is like the fucking GH said show. It's just bad. I mean, it's full of squash matches, full of jobbers, full of matches where just only one person can win. You know the outcome. Like most of these matches don't even go more than 2 minutes. And it's just to get people over. It's just to get people, a victory on the scorecard. Like, honestly, what is the point of it? I don't know. No wonder the ratings of this show keep going down and down and down. And it's mad to think that... I can't believe they wasted Punk's debut on this show. And back then, it did over 1 million views. And you look at it now, and I'll never do 1 million views again. I'll probably never even break 500,000 views again. But anyway... We kick off with Daniel Bryan. He comes out and he looks like a bum here. He really does. Just coming out with jeans and a plain white tee. I mean, say what you want about Bryan. I'm not a big Bryan fan, but in WWE, he did look like a star. They made him feel relevant. They made him feel big, even though he's a really small guy. In AEW, he just feels like a small guy. Just a small guy that wants to come out and wrestle. And that's basically what his promo was about, saying that he'll never stop wrestling. I mean, who does he think he is? Ric Flair, the Nature Boy? I mean, he wishes he was Ric Flair. I don't know what he's doing. He's just stuck in this stupid Bullet Club, Blackpool combat fucking shite. Who cares? It's crap. It's really crap. It's mad to see how they've absolutely ruined this guy. I'm not having it. People say that AEW, treat people better than WWE do. Everyone who goes to AEW from WWE has a worse career by far. It's not even close. It's not even fucking close here. Daniel Bryan, his AEW run compared to his WWE run is absolutely embarrassing. And if you think his AEW run's better, then you know what? You seriously need mental help, man, because you are lost. But anyway, he comes out and he speaks about how he'll never retire and he's going to wrestle till he can no longer wrestle, till he can no longer go. But he's never going to be the one to choose. He's not going to quit. Then Daniel Garcia comes out and says it makes him sad because it sounds like Danielson says he's prepared to lose, and him losing hurts him because Daniel's one of his favourites. So therefore, if Daniel's willing to hurt Garcia, then Garcia's willing to hurt Daniel. And he says he's going to put him. The Dragon Slayer is going to slay the dragon once and for all. And then Bryan says that it doesn't bother him that his career's getting threatened because he's willing to put everything on the line. What bothers him is the whole sports entertainment bullshit. And he says that does Garcia want to be the best technical wrestler or the best technical sports entertainment? Well, the good news for Garcia is he doesn't have to pick because he's neither. He fucking sucks. He ain't a great wrestler. He ain't a great sports entertainer. So Garcia doesn't have to make that choice. I mean, just a really boring promo where they had to get over the fact they're wrestlers and not sports entertainment. It just felt like a dig at WWE the entire time. I mean, look at these two guys. They could never headline WrestleMania. Couldn't even fucking headline Thursday Night Velocity, for God's sake. I mean, these two absolutely suck. Bryan should go back to the WWE. Why not? I mean, what is he doing in this company? Honestly, just wasting his time. Bad promo to start the night. Then we move on to the first match. We've got the mixed tag team titles from AAA or something like this, Guevara and Melo. I mean, the only thing I'll say is the titles do look pretty cool. You've got a blue title and a pink title. I kind of like that look, but apart from that, nothing else really to say about it. They're taking on the team of Davante Martin and Blue Sky, or whatever the fuck she's called. Again, you know who's winning this. Absolutely, the titles are not changing hands here. I mean, late on, Blue tags herself in and then just stands on the apron for 15 seconds until her spot is ready. And it just looks so fake. She tagged in, but she can't come in until she's ready to do her spot. So, like, it just looks dumb, I mean, you talk about it looking fake. I mean, this looked very fake. So she's waiting. Then eventually Melo does a move, and then that gives her key to come in and do her move, and then she ends up losing to a TKO or something like that. So, Sammy Guevara and Ty Melo or Ty Conti just changed their name now. I'm not quite sure why, but They pick up the win. They retain the titles. Don't really care. Then we get Parker Bordeaux versus Sonny Kiss. What is Sonny Kiss? Seriously, is this a guy dressed as a woman? Is it a woman dressed as a man? Is it they, he, him, her? Is it a transgender, gender bender? Who is this? Looks like a freak show bastard, man. At least Goldust looked cool back in the day, Goldust had this, like, mystique about him. This thing just looks like a freak, and I'm not saying Goldust didn't look like a freak, but, Goldust was a freak that you wanted to see. This is the freak that needs to just go back in the closet, man, and put the padlock on and never come out again. Parker Bordeaux wins in less than a minute. I mean, what is this? I mean, seriously. It's a big steroid guy versus a guy that also looks like he's big on steroids, but it's got boobs at the same time. I mean, talk about woke. This is nobody wants to see this. This is not going to appeal to a mainstream audience. Yeah. What can you say? Parker Bordeaux wins. I don't see what Sonny Kiss's future is. Who's a fan of Sonny Kiss? Seriously, I know AEW fans are weird and all that, not right in the head, but I mean, come on, this Sonny Kiss character is going nowhere. I don't even know if it's a character or whether that's a legit. I don't even know what they are. You know what? Maybe I'll do a bit of research on it, but I don't care enough. So, it is what it is. Parker Bordeaux wins less than a minute, and this stable just looks fucking horrendous. You got Ari Daivari and some other guy, Slim Jim. It just proof that AEW, they'll sign any WWE reject. I mean, Daivari sucked in WWE. The guy couldn't get out of 205 Live, for God's sake. Yet AEW sign him and try and make him the next big deal. He's like, they got the most money in the world. Nah, he's got nothing, absolutely nothing. Then we move on to the Gun Club versus Danhausen and the Beard, Eric Redneck or whatever. So he's calling himself Beardhausen, or is that the tag team name? Who knows? Who cares? Gun Club wins. After the match, Billy Gunn's no happy, even though his team won, even though his kids won. He says that they're not listening to what he's learning them, and next week he's going to get them another match. So he walks off, and then Stokely comes out and offers them their card again. So I can see the Guns turning on Billy Gunn. I mean, I would give Billy Gunn the title. Fuck it at this stage. I mean, what have they got to lose? Absolutely nothing. What else did we get? I think that was it. So we moved on to Ari Daivari versus Orange Cassidy main event. I mean, I don't get it. The opening 3 matches lasted about 2 minutes combined. This match lasted about 20 minutes. Absolutely horrendous. Finished in the end with Sonny Kiss coming out to help Orange Cassidy. After Cassidy saved his best friends with Parker, he'd done a move to the outside, then he'd hit the orange punch to pick up the win. Sonny came out to help him against Parker Bordeaux, then Sonny Kiss turned around and kicked Orange Cassidy below the belt, kicked him in the nuts. Does Sonny Kiss have nuts? So who knows? Maybe Sonny Kiss wants to kiss those oranges better. I don't know. Fuck this show. It's absolutely sucked. It goes off the air with Sonny Kiss joining the Trustbusters. So, I mean, look at this stable. I mean, you've got Daivari, some guy called Slim Jim who I've never fucking heard of, a 205 Live reject, an NXT reject, and a fucking transgender gender, man. And we're seriously supposed to believe that this Trustbuster, group stable is going to go somewhere. I'll tell you where it's going. In the fucking bin. This was shite. I'm going to give it a -1, and I'm being very generous with that. I could just get a -10, but you know what? I'll be nice. I'll get a -1. Horrible show, absolutely horrendous. The worst hour on television, easily hands down. That's pretty hard considering The Walking Dead season 11 starting back. So for this to be the worst hour on TV, you're doing something wrong. This show absolutely sucked. I've got nothing positive to say about it. Rampage in the bin, AEW in the bin, and that's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Till then, peace.